Hey everybody, how are you? I hope that you are doing fantastic. Welcome to my fitness channel. I am so excited for this journey that I'm about to embark on. This kind of has been a long time coming for me. I have tried year after year after year, saying that my New Year's resolution was going to be that I was going to lose weight, and it just never happened. And I found an outlet, YouTube, which I really enjoy doing. It relieves my anxiety, it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel motivated. So I decided to go ahead and start this fitness channel. I do have a beauty channel for those of you who don't know or are just checking out this video. I have a beauty channel. I will have it linked in the description box below, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. I film videos related to all things beauty and fashion on that channel, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. But this channel right here is solely going to be for my fitness journey. This is my introductory video, so I do weigh myself, take my measurements, I calculate my BMI, all of that. This is like my intro, this is my start point. Day one, I will be uploading a update / vlog every single week this year, and my goal is to lose 30 pounds in 2019. Hashtag New Year, New Me. So anyways, enough chit-chatting through this intro. Let's go ahead and jump on in to my weight loss journey. Okay, so I want to start this off with a bit of my backstory and how I got to the point where I am at. So growing up as a kid, I was always kind of the black sheep in my family. Everyone is, of average height or pretty short, and they are all really skinny. And as a kid, that was really hard for me because here I was, my little sister now, we're both adults. She's 5'2½". I think the tallest cousin that was, one of the cousins that I just spent the most time with because we were so close in age, I think she's 5'5". I do have a younger one that's actually almost as tall as me now, but she was a lot younger than me. So growing up, there was 5 of us, me, my sister, and then 3 of my cousins were all like a year apart. So I spent most of my time growing up and around them, and they were all, really skinny and really in shape, and they were short. And then here I kept ballooning bigger, 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 and I'm like, a head and a half taller than all of them, and that like really affected me. I really felt like an odd one out, not to mention I have always had social anxiety. It's been terrible my entire life. I'm still working on it. It has gotten better as I've gotten older, but social anxiety on top of just feeling like I do not fit in with anyone in my family caused me to kind of have issues with food. I do want to also say that I was an active kid. I played basketball for over 10 years, volleyball for 4 years, softball for 7 years. So like I was active throughout the entire year, and I loved to play outside. Me, my cousins, and some of my neighborhood friends back in the neighborhood I grew up in, we used to play kickball in this big cul-de-sac all the time, and it was huge, and we would just run, run, run. So I was a really active kid. I just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Part of that actually had to do with the fact that I am so tall. My mom, I guess, had asked my pediatrician, I think it was just when I was going in for like a regular checkup or maybe like a tetanus shot or something, I don't really remember, but she, I guess, asked my pediatrician why I kept getting bigger and my sister was so skinny. And basically my pediatrician just said she's going to be tall, she needs the fat on her to grow. She's going to, grow really quickly and it's going to stretch out. And it did for the most part. I think I started to slim down by the time I hit middle school. I started to get a little bit slimmer. Of course, like everything's developing at that time too, but I still had a bit of a belly, a bit of extra to grab on my arms, on my back, and my shoulders. That's kind of where I carry most of my body fat. is on my upper body. Even after I hit 5'9", and that's how tall I am now. So once I hit my full height, I still had a bit of a belly, a bit of extra bits and stuff to grab. So I never really, like, I have never known what it has felt like to be super in shape, super skinny, what it's like to have abs. I've never had abs. I've been one packing it my entire life. So that's kind of how my body developed, and then just my issues with food. I kind of got teased a little bit as a kid because I was so chubby, and you know, kids can be mean. I'm not going to say that I was full on bullied, but there were definitely a couple instances that happened where I was teased about my weight, and that didn't help. I also do love food. I am a foodie, so you know, I want to eat what tastes good, and I want to try new things, and if it's covered in, you know, cheese and meat and it's a potato or something, I will shovel it into my mouth. I think it's delicious, you know. I really enjoy food. But there have been times in my life where I have gone from binging, because there were times as a kid where I would binge eat and emotionally eat. Like I would probably eat like 10 candy bars, or I'd eat an entire can of Pringles, or 2 cans, or, you know, my grandma was kind of my babysitter growing up, and she always had food in the house, so that didn't really help, because when I felt super insecure or my anxiety felt bad, I would also eat. So that didn't really help. And then there were also times in my head where I'm like, no, I'm just gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight. And in my head, the only way that I could do that, because I already was active, I was like, I'm already working out, you know, 6 days a week with sports, and I'm still like this. So clearly I have to just not eat as much, which, yes, that's true. You want to be in a calorie deficit, but I literally would go from eating what I'd normally eat to eating 1 meal a day. In college, there was a period where I lost 13 pounds in a month because I wouldn't eat all day. I'd only eat a small dinner, and I worked out like crazy. So I was starting to kind of develop an eating disorder. I'm not going to say that I had an eating disorder, because I kind of, after a month, I wasn't feeling good, and I realized that that's not the way to do it. So I went back to eating on a regular schedule. But yeah, I mean, I used to go until maybe like 3:30, and then when I was feeling shaky and like I was gonna pass out, I'd go get a smoothie, and then that would be it. And then I'd have like a really small dinner, and then repeat every single day, and that's not healthy. And I have just reached the point now where I just want to do this the healthy way. Slow and steady wins the race, and that is what I plan on doing now in 2019. So yeah, that's kind of my backstory, where my body's at. When I went to college, I didn't really gain weight until my senior year. I just lost most of my muscle definition, so everything kind of became a bit more flabby. I wasn't necessarily heavier, all that muscle definition from all the sports I was playing as a kid went away when I was in college. And then I did gain about 8 or 9 pounds my senior year of college. So I am the heaviest that I have ever been right now, and I am just so not happy about it. I want to lose the weight because I just want to be healthy, and I want to know what it's like to just be in shape and have the body that I've always wanted to have. You know, growing up, I always wanted to be toned and thin, and yes, I looked at models and I looked at my Barbie doll, and I'm like, I want to look like that. I didn't like the way that I looked, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I just saw them as healthy and beautiful, and I knew that I wasn't healthy. And I'm not actually healthy right now. I have to get my cholesterol checked every 6 months. High cholesterol does run in my family, so I'm just more prone to it, you know, shooting up than what most people are. I'm not, you know, obese. I am probably borderline overweight, and we're going to find that out when I calculate my BMI later in this video. But yeah, I have to get my cholesterol checked. Some of my levels are always a little bit high. My triglycerides were actually a bit high the last time I got it checked. So it's not good. I really need to just make a change before this gets out of hand, gets really bad. Diabetes also runs in my family. I don't want to become a diabetic. So yeah, I'm at the point in my life where I just want to have the body I want to have, and I want to make sure that I'm living a healthy lifestyle so that the diseases or, you know, health issues that do run in my family, I can do everything that I can to make sure that like I'm healthy and that I can avoid getting, you know, those kind of diseases. So yeah, that's pretty much my backstory. I know I ramble. I normally do things unscripted. I just feel like it's more real and raw that way, and I prefer that over a scripted video. So that's why I did that. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take off the sweatshirt and move this back a bit. So we're gonna go over kind of what I don't like about my body, kind of the areas that I want to slim down. We're gonna take my weight, and then I'm gonna take my measurements, and then I'm gonna come back here and we're gonna calculate my BMI, and I'm gonna kind of go through my diet and exercise plan for my weight loss journey. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out now, and let's just take a look at my bod. Okay, so now that we kind of did my intro and I briefly went over kind of my workout plan and what I am going to be doing to lose 30 pounds, we're going to start off by just kind of talking about my body and where it is at this particular moment in time. I think I carry most of my fat in my upper body. I have quite a bit of extra here on the arms, as you can see, in the back. This isn't cute. Get rid of all of this chub I got going on back here. As you can see, the cellulite in my stomach. I'll pull this down too. We're just dealing with a lot of fat. I do kind of have a definition line right here, but I also think that that's just because of fat. I haven't really been working out my abs too much recently, and here's kind of what it looks like from the side. I haven't even eaten yet today, so this is like my starting point of every single day. I have some to grab up here. As far as my legs go, I don't really carry a lot of my body fat in my legs. I just really want to work on slimming them down a bit. I mean, there's a bit on the inner thigh that you can grab, but overall I've always generally had pretty nice shaped out legs. It's always kind of been the upper body region where most of my body fat kind of likes to sit, and where you can really tell that I gained weight. You can kind of also see it in my chin as well a bit. There's a bit to grab, but mostly, yeah, just like right around here. This is like what I want to really slim down and get rid of, which I know is going to be a lot of back and shoulder and ab work, which I'm ready for, and of course arm work too, because there is quite a bit here. And I have been lifting weights for a while, so I know that there is some muscle definition underneath all of this already. It's just a matter of shredding all of this fat away. So yeah, that's pretty much where my body is at right now. As you can see, I'm now going to go ahead and step on the scale, and we're going to get my starting weight. Okay, so now that I've shown you guys kind of all the areas that I'm not too happy with my body, we're going to go ahead and get our initial weight. So I'm going to go ahead and step on the scale. Okay, so we are starting this journey off at 173.4 pounds. Okay, so now that we have my weight, which is 173.4 pounds, I'm going to go ahead and take my chest, hip, and waist measurements. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the chest. I am going to be measuring mine in inches, and my chest is a 36, so we're starting off with a 36 inch chest. We're going to go ahead and do my waist now. I have about a 33.5 inch waist. We'll just round it up to 34 because it was kind of borderline. So 34 inch waist. And let's go ahead and do the hips, which is right here. Make sure I keep it around the booty just a bit. And I have 42-inch hips. So, wow, holy cow. I'm not too upset about my hips being wider. I kind of want more of a shape anyway, since I am so broad up here. I do feel like that is balancing out my shape, but I'm also really trying to build a booty, so I know when I measure my hips, it does kind of, this thing does kind of get in the way. My waist, I definitely want smaller. I would love to have between a 26 and 28-inch waist. I don't think I'm gonna get to a 26, but I think a 28 is definitely doable. As far as my chest, I am a bit nervous about my chest, just with, I know if I lose the weight, I'll lose some boobs too, and I am part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. There's really not much there to begin with, so hopefully I can get still in like the 32-34 range. I'm probably wearing the wrong bra size because I wear a 34B or a 32C, which fits my actual boobs okay, but sometimes it is tight around here, which I guess makes sense because I am a 36 chest, but I also feel like then that would be too big on this area, so we just have to kind of work on slimming and toning my chest area out. But yeah, so those are my starting measurements. Okay, so now for probably one of the most important parts of this whole intro fitness journey video, vlog, whatever, is my actual plan. What I am actually going to be doing to make sure that I get down to 145 pounds. So I'm gonna start off with my exercise. I have a gym membership at Planet Fitness, mostly just because it's affordable and it's fairly close to my house. So that's the gym I'm going to be going to. I will probably film some vlog footage of me doing workouts too, to just throw in as clips each week when I film my updates. But yeah, so my plan is to go to the gym 6 days a week. I currently have a full-time job, so I work Monday through Friday, but I am going to go to the gym 6 days a week. I'm actually going to be going right after I finish filming this video, so good start. But pretty much what I like to do at the gym, weightlifting wise, I'll go over weightlifting first, and then we'll talk about the cardio because that's going to be the more difficult part of this workout process. Every time I go to the gym, I always separate my weightlifting workouts just from upper body to lower body, and then kind of abs. I'll usually do abs and like one other muscle group if I just feel like I need a little boost in one area whenever I do abs, but for the most part I do like my lower body 2 to 3 times a week, and then my upper body 2 to 3 times a week. I probably will shift it though. I am really trying to grow a booty. Like, I would love to have a booty, but I also know that most of my fat is in my upper body, so I do kind of need to work on that area. I feel a bit more, but yeah, 2 to 3 times a week on the lower body, 2 to 3 times a week on the upper body, and then I do spend one of my workouts a week is just on abs, and then I'll throw in whatever other muscle group I feel like I just need a bit more of a workout on. So that's kind of my weightlifting plan. I just feel like it's a more dynamic workout when I do my full lower body or my full upper body, instead of just saying, oh, today is just arms or today's just shoulders. No, I just feel like I get a better workout in when I do every muscle group in my upper body and every muscle group in my lower body. So that's my weightlifting plan. If you're a dietitian or a fitness trainer or whoever, and you just want to comment below on what you think I should be doing, because I really don't have the most knowledge, then please feel free to comment below. I would love, to learn more about this, and I will, read your opinions, and I'll look into it and do my own research, and then, yeah, but please comment below if you have any tips or ideas or workouts that I should be doing. But anyways, that's weightlifting. Cardio, on the other hand, is going to be a bit of a challenge. I just find it really, really boring. I just get really bored. I kind of want to try kickboxing. I feel like that may be a good cardio outlet for me. But so far, I just kind of stick to ellipticals, treadmills, and the stairs, and I really hate the stairs, but I'm forcing myself to kind of do it more because I know it's a really good calorie burner. and it's really good for the legs. But yeah, it's mostly the workout days where I just do my cardio, which I didn't mention. This is like so hard because there's just so much I want to do, but I do have set days of my week too where I just do cardio. I incorporate a little bit of cardio in all of my weightlifting workout days too, but there are like, I think I have like 1 or 2 set days where I just do cardio. So it's like an hour of cardio, because I know that that's the only way I'm going to really shed all this fat and then have my muscle definition show through, is if I do the cardio to burn all of it off. So we're going to do that. It's going to be real hard because I just don't really like cardio, but I'm going to do it. Also comment below if you have really fun cardio suggestions, because it's really hard for me. Even if I'm watching a video or listening to music when I'm on an elliptical or something, I just get bored. And then that makes it really, really hard for me to continue to stay on the machine and keep going. Not even so much that I get out of breath or tired, it's just that the boredom of, you know, just being on there like, oh, okay, God, it's only been 2 minutes. Like, that's literally how I feel when I'm on one, so that's gonna be hard. But yeah, that's pretty much my workout. I'll probably do some at-home workouts as well, just if I'm in the mood for it, because why not, you know? I don't want to overdo myself, so I do have 1 day a week where I will not be working out. It'll just kind of be like my day of rest for my body to kind of recuperate from the week-long, you know, workout that I have done. So that's pretty much it for my whole gym thing, is go to Planet Fitness 6 days a week, maybe do some at-home workouts too. When I lift, it's either full upper body, full lower body, or abs, and then whatever other muscle group I just feel I want to work on, probably the booty, and then cardio for a full hour at least once a week, and then incorporate at least 15 to 20 minutes every single day that I do my weightlifting. Next is the diet. So I am using an app called MyFitnessPal. I'm sure you have heard of it. And I have set my calorie goal for the day to 1,240 calories, which puts me at about a 700 calorie deficit. To maintain the current weight that I'm at, I have to eat right around 1,900 something calories a day. So I gave myself a 700 calorie deficit, but it'll probably be more than that just with my workouts and what I burn off in a day. The reason that I set it to 1,240 is because I really only ever eat 2 meals a day. I know some of you people may be like, what are you doing? You need to feed your body. Well, I never eat breakfast. It just hurts my stomach. When I go to work, I wake up at like 5:45 in the morning, Monday through Friday. I don't want to eat that early in the morning. By the time I get ready, I have to leave. I have my coffee. I don't even really think about food because I'm just like, I don't want to eat anything. So I just wait till lunch. So I guess you can kind of say I'm intermittent fasting, but not really. I'm not really following keto or any specific diet. I just want to make healthier choices and eat a more nutritious, balanced diet. That's what my diet is going to be. It's just to make healthier choices and eat a balanced diet, which I think is the most ideal. I don't really believe in following one specific diet plan, but yeah. So I really only eat 2 meals a day. I'm not a big snacker, so yeah. That's why my calorie goal is only at 1,240. Here is a screenshot of actually what yesterday's was. So as you can see, I still had over 600 calories left over that I could eat. Plus I did a little bit of cardio. I did burn more than 260 calories, but I ate 817 yesterday, and then that's how many I had left over. So I was in an even bigger deficit than I would have been if I ate all 1,240 calories, if that makes any sense, because I had leftover calories, so that gets added on to the 700 deficit that I already created by making my calorie goal 1,240 calories. I can go in a bit more on that on a later date, but I do feel like I've gotten everything that I wanted to in this first intro video, so I hope you guys are excited. I just want this, you know, to be a channel where we can all, you know, talk about our fitness goals. If you're trying to lose weight too, you know, let me know below. And let's just support each other on this journey. I feel like it's a big step. It's life-changing to, you know, try to lose weight and get the body you always wanted. I know I'm starting off from a place where, you know, some people, like, you're already somewhat skinny. So I mean, I'm already in like the 100-pound range where I'm not, you know, obese. I'm not starting this off at 300 pounds, but I think at the end, we all just want to be happy with ourselves and with our body. And I know I won't be happy until I'm fit and in shape and I have the body that I've always wanted to have my entire life. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in a week. I'm gonna go to the gym now. It's leg day, so lower body, excited. I love doing lower body. It's my favorite. So I'm gonna sign off now and hit the gym. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys continue to follow me through this journey. This is just week 1, so here is to a new year and a new me. Bye.